You won't believe that Messi is come again, this time to persuade Richard, his eyes brimming with anticipation, just like a cat begging for food. Richard was finally swayed, but just as he started thinking, a piece of news hit him like a bucket of cold water from the sky. News revealed Messi's prodigy Cape his chaotic private life. Worse, he was caught snorting flyer. Richard thought this was the result of too much match pressure leading to a flyer crisis. Richard resolutely informed Messi that he would absolutely not allow his daughter to follow the so-called glorious path of Caper. He intended to shape her into an outstanding straight student. Mrs. pent-up frustration erupted like a volcano, but Richard stubbornly stuck to his game plan. Richard's stubbornness hurt not just the coach, but the family atmosphere felt like a winter chill. His wife told Richard, "You're not the only one making decisions. Without my blessing, your plan is just talking big. I endured labor pains for them, worked day and night to support us. I just want you to respect their choices and let them decide." His wife's words made Richard ponder. On the training field, each of David's chicken shots seemed aimed at him. Richard recounted a story from his childhood when a simple running into a white kid led to him getting mobbed by a group of angry white folks. When he looked up in despair, he saw his dad standing there like a statue, even turning his back to flee. Richard continued to speak, and the father and daughter tightly embraced each other, as if clinging desperately to their last lifeline. In this heartwarming moment, all disputes faded away like smoke. Soon after, they signed up for the Bank of the West. This attention-grabbing event boasted a whopping $400,000 prize and gathered tennis champs, like the Avengers of tennis. However, what really had Americans buzzing was rookie Davy. Even after 3 years without a match, Richard's marketing magic was evident. The night before the match, an agent knocked on the door, offering a jaw-dropping $3 million contract. That was $1 million more than Caper's deal, and it was designed specifically for Davy to become the company's star player. This tempting offer made the whole family feel like they were on the fast track to a new life. This time, Richard didn't play the dictator and let Davy make her own decision, making her feel like a grown-up. However, after reading the contract, Davy didn't jump at the chance, leaving the team feeling a bit frustrated. After years of hard work, wasn't it all about the money? But Davy had her own strategy. She believed if she won her first match, she'd surely snag better offers. But when the match kicked off, Davy's performance was shaky, playing like a kindergarten kid against a lesser-known opponent. Quickly down 2 games, her mental state crumbled and her serves went south one after the other. By the time the score hit 0:30, her agent couldn't take it anymore and just breezed out of the court. At this crucial moment, Richard, like an old coach, reminded Davy to chill out. After a short adjustment, Davy's eyes set in determination, like she had just transformed into a different person, ready to strike back. Gradually finding her rhythm, Davy displayed her true skills, launching a tidal wave of attacks that wiped her opponent out. Ultimately, Davy pulled off an astonishing comeback, grabbing that $3 million contract in the process. Thus, her confidence skyrocketed. Even facing the world's #1 in the next round, she felt zero fear. Meanwhile, Little V felt tortured, eager to show his stuff on the court, but sensing his dad didn't care much about him. Richard reassured Little V, "Just wait for your moment to blossom," but Davy has already begun her legendary journey. Before the match started, the arena was packed like it was a holiday celebration. Could 14-year-old Davy take down the world's top-ranked player? Everyone was on the edge of their seats. Amid the crowd's cheers, Davy walked onto the court with a smile, giving off Sunbeam vibes despite her nerves. Even more anxious was Richard, pacing like a nervous bomb on the sidelines. Finally, after all this anticipation, the highly awaited match kicked off with Davy serving first. After the first match experience, Davy looked much more relaxed today, in her element. Her varied shots caught her opponent off guard as she breezed through the first game. In the second game, Davy lost 1 point, but still clinched victory with absolute ease. As the match progressed, Davy became more heroic. She finally changed the score to 1-0. Her top-notch talent left the crowd in awe, while Richard beamed with pride like a little kid. However, just when victory seemed within reach, the opponent pulled a fast one. He deliberately called for a timeout that made Richard's heart race, looking like a startled rabbit. When the match resumed, both players seemed to have switched personalities. The opponent was then while Davey hit a lag. Her shots went awry, serves missed, and catching the ball became a game of hot potato. A series of missed points made Davy's mental state spiral. She lost the second set 3-6 to her opponent. The score turned 1-1, and after the decisive set began, Davy fought to turn the tide, but couldn't find a crack. Her lack of experience and mental state slowly became evident, and seeing his daughter struggle, Richard anxiously headed to the stands. Remember right now, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.